Hi everyone, Tuesday the 3rd of June. I'm just going to give you a quick tour of the allotment. I've got a few things going on. I've built a frame around my broad beans. I've planted some leeks, but instead of talking about it, I'll show you around. Okay, courgettes are looking good. I've got loads on. Loads of courgette flowers, but the only problem is my leaves are looking a bit shot at. So, I don't know if anyone knows what that is. I think it might be some kind of mildewy thing because it has been a bit damp and a bit wet. Got a couple of rows of carrots, I won't show you them yet. Beetroots are coming on in leaps and bounds. I've got beetroot bulbs, if you can see them. Okay, all looking good, lovely and healthy. I have built a very old-fashioned type frame around the broad beans. I did it last year, I did it at home the year before I got the allotment, and it works. And it's just canes and string. Simple as. I have pinched the tops out of all of my broad beans because I have had absolutely masses and masses of black fly. So I've pinched them out now so they'll stop growing and it'll get rid of the black fly. Main crop potatoes are all shooting up. A question to everyone, do you water your potatoes? I'm not 100% sure whether I should be or whether I shouldn't be. I've watered them a little bit in the middle the other day, but I haven't watered them properly since they've gone in. Garden peas shooting up. A couple of rows there now. This one's obviously the one that went in later, and there's not a pigeon been near them, so it's working. Foul frame, so looking good. Want to fly it in there. Now the French beans, some of them have completely failed, so I've pulled them out. So the likes of there, I've planted 2 beans in front of each pole, and I'm just going to grow them straight out of the ground. But some of them are coming up, some of them are shooting up, but the ones that haven't, I am just going to see if the seed works, which it will. Runners are running, and we have now got flowers on. It's pretty nice actually. So we've had plenty of bees over. They're right up on the top of the frame now, if you can see. So they've done well, a damn sight better than the French beans did. Rhubarb shooting up, no problems there. And my Swiss chard, no problems with the Swiss chard. Absolutely shooting up, beautiful looking. But look at this, bloody moles. They've taken 3 of them from underneath, and I know it's moles because look at that bloody hole there, and everyone on the site's got moles. I don't know if anyone else is suffering from moles in the UK, but apparently because of the cool summer we've had, moles are ripe. And look at this, you're not going to believe this, guys, but I came on the other day. We went away camping for a few days, and we came back, and do you remember them parsnips I planted in March? Unbelievably, they've all come up. The ones that are planted in the ground, the ones in the tubes in the greenhouse failed, the ones in between the paper towel at home in the propagator failed, but these have actually come up. I'm speechless. What do you think? Okay, garlic, little bit of rust. I'm okay with it yet though. See the rust, you can all see it. I think they've all got it, but I'm not worrying too much yet because they're still growing. Onions are swelling up now, getting some bulbs on them. I planted my leeks out. I was watching Dan the other day putting his out. Mine weren't particularly ready to go out, but I had to put them out because they've started to, if you see, he started to get all yellow on the tops of, so I've topped and tailed mine. I didn't last year, but I did the year before, and I didn't really see a difference, but I've had to do it because look at all that. The roots had got that deep and the tops had started, so all I've done is cut about 2 inches off the top and 2 inches off the bottom. Now I've planted some of them a little bit too deep, so I dare say I'm going to get a gritty shaft But you know what, Dan? I'll let the wife sort that out. Okay, I've planted my, getting myself all confused now. I am planted my celery. He's all out. I think there's about 25, 23 even. Planted them in blocks. Celeriac's shooting up now that it's gone out. I did really well on this last year. Not a lot of people can grow this, so I'm told on the site, but I don't seem to be having a problem with it. My fennel bulb, Florence fennel, 2 rows, they'll be getting thinned out. Okay, so it's all looking good. So I've only got one bed left, and that is the brassica bed. Now the brassicas, if you remember, they got a little bit of frostbite on them, so I had to restart them. But again, that's just my impatience. And the shallots bulbing up, plenty in there. Right, a quick look around the greenhouse. So you see, this is the all the leeks. I've dumped all that back on top, they're not growing out the sides. I've had to tidy up as well, see all the bags. I've tidied all this lot here, which is breaking my bloody heart seeing it all like this, but until I can get something done with the bin area, with the compost bin area, you know, you look at that and then you look at that and it looks like 2 different allotments. But it'll be sorted. Right, a quick look in the greenhouse because you've seen all this before. I don't want to bore you with detail. Okay, right, at Woody, I have had to cut off the grapes, my friend. I'm still following your instructions, I'm still taking all the runners off and whatnot, but I think what's happened, Woody, is I missed the flowering. And there's some, that it's, believe it or not, is the best one out the bunch. Out the bunch. This, you know, there was only 4 of them on Woody, so you'll have to forgive me this year, but hopefully next year on that new wood. Well, I'm thinking what it is that is the first year's wood, and obviously this is this year's, so maybe next year I might get something done. But Woody, I will still be following your instructions, mate, and I'm looking forward to seeing how yours progress. Okay, chilies coming up now. I snipped my chilies out and they've started growing some side shoots out. Again, these are the experimental ones in the bed. Peppers, aubergines shooting up now, getting masses. Loads of leaves on, and my cucumbers looking good. Plenty on, plenty on. Got a big one down here somewhere. Ooh, pardon. Here you go. And that one that was suffering in the sun is now doing okay because I painted that. Right, now then. Oh, and the tomatillo. Oops, tomatillo. Okay, Dale Calder, my main man, who sent me some collard greens over. Dale, they are out. I don't have no idea how big these get, but there they are, my friend. Thank you so much for sending them. Again, these had to be started again because they got a touch of frostbite. So thank you, Dale. So any advice on collard greens, more than welcome. Now that they're in, I've put a little net over, but I'll obviously put a better structure over to stop the pigeons and the moths. And my gherkins, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to grow gherkins. I couldn't grow them inside last year, although I've not given up on them because the tops are still okay. But does anybody know what that is? One of the guys on here, Tom, says it could be the sun, but I don't know. And the sweet corn. Okay, right guys, I just look at this potato that was left in the ground. It started shooting. That was from last year. That's one of my thingies that I've got left. One of my celeries. Whoa, hang on a minute. What's them? Stop the camera.